What are the main challenges facing independent HR consultants? I see four areas generally. The first and most glaring being the business development pipeline, and that's feast or famine. I either have too much work or too little work. I may have one large client engagement that's taking all of my time and energy and maybe bit off more than I can chew, or I've taken on multiple clients and am having a difficult time juggling and can't manage them all at once would be the scenario for an independent consultant. The flip side, of course, would be not having enough work. So maybe you have a large client engagement wrapping up, or a few projects wrapping up around the same time frame, and then you don't know where your revenue is going to be coming from the next month or the next quarter. And that, of course, is a whole different type of stress when you aren't sure where your income is going to be coming from at some point in the near future. The second area, of course, being benefits. When you don't work for a corporation, you don't have a benefits package. You don't have major medical. You don't have paid time off. You don't have retirement savings vehicles that are offered to you. So you have to figure those things out on your own. And then thirdly, the work of running a business day to day and month to month. Things like invoicing clients, managing client contracts and statements of work, making sure your taxes get paid, making sure your quarterly estimated taxes get paid correctly, making sure your website's up and running and that people can find you. So all those things you have to figure out on your own. And then the fourth would be the community aspect. When you're kind of working out there, operating on your own as an independent, you don't have a team of people whom you can commiserate with on the day-to-day struggles for the work that you're doing. You don't have that static team that you're interacting with and forming relationships with that are long-term and having an interaction with that group of people on a regular basis. How does Enavrio help independent consultants? Well, we operate as a consulting collective for independents, freelancers, and then also including boutique consulting firms. And we tackle what we feel are the challenges that independents and small and boutique firms face. And one of those big challenges, of course, being the business pipeline, in the way of we have direct relationships with client companies. We work with HR tech software vendors to help them service their clients. And then we also work with larger consulting firms to help augment their teams when they have engagement needs or project needs where their bench just might be tied up or they don't have the right talent available right at that time. And we, of course, tap into our consulting collective to serve all of those types of clients and all of those partners. We also find that consultants in our collective bring their own clients, and sometimes they have engagements that they can't meet just on their own, and they're looking for talent. And no better place than our consulting collective to find those partners to work with you and help you look good for your best clients. And so in that way, we're sort of increasing the pie of of consulting work out there for independents to have as part of their pipeline. We also are working on packages for benefits. We have solutions for independents to get major medical insurance, both here in the US and globally. We are working with vendors who help with things like accounting and invoicing, taxation, payroll internationally, and also things like marketing and website development. Those types of resources are harder to find and manage economically when you're working as an independent. You don't get the same sorts of partnerships and pricing that you do when you're a larger corporation. But as part of our collective, we are able to form those relationships with the best resources and vendors out there in those areas. And then we also offer that community aspect that you don't get when you're not working for a corporation. You're part of a group, you're part of a world-class team of HR and talent management experts. And we have a community for collaboration on both projects and also on knowledge sharing. And we offer that in a way that is hard to find when you're an independent out on your own and not part of the community. What kind of projects can an independent HR consultant work on in working with Enavrio? One of the most common would be implementing a new talent management or HR system. So when a company is working with a vendor and setting up, for instance, their recruiting processes on a new system or their HR management processes on a new system, those clients need guidance, and they often need project management and technical and functional expertise to help ensure that what they're doing is executed in a way that best serves their organization and their employees. We also find clients who already have systems in place and they want to make those systems work better. So we call those optimization projects. We do a lot of process work as well. So even if there's not a desire that a client has to, say, fix or make how they're using their system better, maybe they want help doing HR or talent management better. So we do get a lot of those types of opportunities where companies look at how they're doing recruiting or how they're doing performance management or giving employee feedback or measuring engagement and wanting advice or guidance on how to do it better. So we find that we're getting opportunities in all those areas. They all center around doing HR and talent management better, whether it's through better process or better technology, usually a combination of those things. Why would an independent HR consultant want to become part of the Enavrio network? Well, our collective offers something that we view as unique in that we have a community of people who are the best at what they do. We feel the best and the brightest out there in the domains of HR and talent management and related technology and systems and processes to support those functions for organizations. And being part of a community of experts offers perspectives and opportunities that you don't necessarily get just by being out there on your own and working with clients on your own. Not only from a knowledge sharing and best practices and leading practices perspective, but just the general camaraderie that you get in being part of a group where you can share experiences and share what you've gone through, not just as an HR practitioner or consulting practitioner, but as an independent or a business owner, which has its own challenges as well. And then also from a business development perspective, if you have client relationships and you want your name and your brand, if you have your own company brand to be represented well, our collective serves as a talent pipeline for you. It's a way to find partners for projects to put your best foot forward for your clients where they may have needs that go above and beyond just yourself or your own capacity. Further, the other side of that, of course, being that we have consultants in our network that are bringing in their own client relationships and looking for partners. So you may find that your best next opportunity might come from a fellow member of the collective who needs someone with your exact expertise to help on their next engagement. If an independent HR consultant would like to know more, what should they do next? Simple, go to enavrio.com/collective. That's enavrio.com/collective. And there's an intake form there, a little bit more information about our collective and what it offers, and a form for us to get some information from you, and we will reach out and schedule a conversation with you. We would love to meet you.